In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a cam sensor on a Subaru Forester with a 2.5 liter engine. It is located in the engine compartment. After you raised your hood on the right hand side, that's where you're going to find your battery. Your battery is held down by this bracket with these two long bolts with wing nuts. Yours might not have wing nuts, might have just regular nuts. Either way, you have to loosen these nuts. Pull out the tie down. Same thing with the back. Just unhook it from the bottom. Put that off to the side. Remove your cover from your positive terminal. That's a 10 millimeter nut. Loosen that. Pull straight up and put that off to the side. Moving over to your negative terminal, this has been replaced. Ours is a 12 millimeter nut. Yours might be a different size. You want to loosen that. Same thing, you want to pull up and out, put it off to the side. Then you want to grab your battery from the two sides right here and lift straight up and out. After removing our battery, you need to remove your windshield washer reservoir, which is held on by two 10 millimeter bolts. Once you take those two bolts out, you lift straight up and out. You have your two plugs, you need to remove those. You have a clip here, you push down and out. Now your other one, you have to push this pin in and pull up. Now you have your two hoses that go to your two pumps. You want to mark those because obviously you have a front washer nozzle and a rear washer nozzle. Once you take this hose off, this washer fluid's going to want to leak out. You can take a piece of hose, just like that, put a screw in the end of it, cap it, that way it doesn't leak all over the place. Just pull in your hose. Do the same thing for this one. Take your washer reservoir, put it off to the side. Now it's on to removing your spark plug wires. You can just take a tool like that, squeeze and pull outwards, like that. Pull that out. Do the same thing for this. And out. Now it's on to unlatching this clip, which you just push this off to the side and pull up, like that. Take the spark plug wires out of the holder, out of that holder, and put them off to the side. Now we need to remove your vacuum hose. Just squeeze the clamp together, pull it up, give it a twist, and pull up. Put that off to the side. You have 5 10 millimeter bolts that hold the valve cover onto the head. Before you remove your 5 bolts, you definitely want to put some sort of pan underneath to catch the oil. Some oil will be coming out. You got your one on the top left here. Remove your bolt and your washer. Then you have 2 more. You have one down the bottom in the front here, one down the bottom in the back. Once you remove that last bolt, you want to pull towards you and sneak it out the front. Be careful of your wiring. Once we remove our valve cover, we are ready to remove our cam sensor. There's a plug here and a 10 millimeter bolt there. You need to remove your plug first by squeezing this tab, pulling straight up. Put the wiring off to the side. Then you have your 10 millimeter bolt. You need to remove that. And you can pull your sensor straight back and out. And there's your sensor. Make sure your surface is nice and clean. Install your new cam sensor by sliding it into the hole. Once you get your hole lined up, you install your 10mm bolt. Once you have your 10mm bolt snug down, you want to torque that at 4.7 foot-pounds. Once you have it torqued down, you want to plug your plug back in, listen for the click. Make sure it's secure. We're ready to install our valve cover. You just want to make sure your valve cover gasket doesn't catch on anything when you're going to install it. Just take your time, stay away from wires and anything that's going to be in the way. Sneak it from the front into the back, and then you can install your 2 top bolts first. You just want to put these bolts in by hand, don't snug them. Then the last one is the right bottom, down over here. You want to snug these 5 bolts down. Once you've snugged your 5 10mm bolts down, you want to torque those at 4.7 foot-pounds. And do the same for the other 4. Once we torque our valve cover bolts down, now it's time to put on our vent hose. Install our clamp. Now we install our spark plug wires into our tubes. Now into our spark plug wire holders. Make sure you hear the click on that. Now it's time to install our windshield washer reservoir. Lower your reservoir down. You have your 2 hoses that hook to your 2 pumps. Remove your cap. Install your hose. Same thing on this side. Don't forget this is the one that you marked. So you just line up your 2 marks. When lowering the reservoir, there's a hole right here and a plug right here. You want to put that plug right in the hole, and that lines the bottom up before you install your 2 10mm bolts. You can just put these in by hand. Now you're ready to plug both of your motors in. White plug goes to white. Green plug goes to green pump. Now tighten your 2 10mm bolts. When I removed the battery tie down and this hook was down below here, there's a little hole on this side, then directly across, same thing on the other side. Take your battery, go straight down, make sure it's sitting nice and flush and it's not wobbly. Now you can take your tie down, install it into those 2 holes that I told you about earlier. Same thing with the front one. And then tighten your wing nut. Make sure your battery is secure. Start with your positive terminal. Install it onto your post. Tighten your 10mm nut. Give it a tight. Wiggle it, make sure it's nice and tight. Install your cover. Same thing on your negative. Install it over the post. Tighten your 12mm nut. Give it a snug, wiggle test, and you're done.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.